Hi, here's how to use some of the tech skills for these different questions. So if you get a question like this and you have to fill in the blanks, on a real part test, you could just click. But this is Google Slides, so there's another step. So you just need to click on it and then pick a color to dye it with the paint bucket. So whatever you think the answer is, click on the shape and then just fill it in with any color that you want. And then you can hit undo by clicking this button there. So that's how you fill in multiple choice. There are some questions where you're going to fill in a model. Now, these are shapes just like those circles I just showed you. So you could click on the rectangle and then fill it in like this, and you can do them all the same color, all different colors, doesn't matter. There's also a way to fill up a lot of them at once. So you would click off of the model, so kind of off to the side, and then hold down on the click button with one finger and use another finger to drag across and up. And let's say if I wanted to do 9 of these, I could let go and I could dye them all at one time. So that's a little bit of a quicker way to fill these in. Again, on a real park test, you would just click on it and it would dye it. And then if you click again, it'll take the color away. But on Google Slides, you can use the paint bucket. And then I'm going to hit undo to undo that. This is multiple choice. You just click on the circle and use the paint bucket to fill it in. This is a text box. So just click and then just start typing and the words will appear once you start typing. You can hit return or enter to go down lines. For example, if you want to write about one part of the problem and then hit enter on your keyboard. If you're making a fraction, use the dash key. It is the same key as the question mark. So if I wanted to write 3/4, I could do it like that. And, 7/8 like that. You can use the X for multiplication, equal sign. On the real park test, there will be little buttons you can push to put in a multiplication or an equal sign, but usually if you just type it, like if you type 1/2, it'll put it into a fraction for you, even on the park test. That's how to use a text box. You just type in it. For this one, you're going to just put the dot. So I like to drag and drop, but you can also click on it and then use your arrow keys to move it around. The next two are just text boxes. So you just click and then you just start typing. And this one, you'll just fill in one of the circles. Again, circles. This one here is another dot. So you just drag the dot. This one you're going to answer right here. So text box, text box. So let's say you thought the answer was 3/4. You would just do that. Okay, that is not the answer, but that's how to use the text box. On this one, you're going to be typing out an answer, but it's just a text box again. And this one is really cool. You're gonna type in a fraction, so one number for the numerator, one for the denominator, but you're gonna be filling in parts of this model. So you can do, one at a time and use that paint bucket, or you can drag and do 3 of them or 2 of them like that. And then the last one is a text box. So that's how to use the different tech skills and elements of this practice test.